With me now, Tennessee Senator Marsha Blackburn. Senator, I want to ask you about this first because yesterday there was a Japanese retailer, in fact, the biggest retailer in the world, clothing retailer, Uniqlo, and they took a really defiant stance. They said that they wanted to keep their shops open because clothes are a necessity of life. Well, today they changed their mind. They suspended operations. But how important is it to inflict pain on the Russian people to get Vladimir Putin to change his mind?
When we talked with President Zelensky on Saturday, one of the points that he mentioned was pain for the Russian people so that they begin to figure out what is going on. Charles, many of them do not realize that Russia is carrying out a war in Ukraine, and making certain that they know what is going on is one of those things that is important to Zelensky. He mentioned this along with the other things that he needed. And of course, you had MasterCard, Visa, American Express stop their processing, as well as some of the banks being removed from the SWIFT system.
Now, here at home, you are trying to get President Biden to change his mind. You're calling for an Operation Warp Speed for energy. So tell us more about that.
Yes, what we saw was a very successful Operation Warp Speed for vaccines that President Trump led, calling together the federal agencies and the private sector and saying, let's get this vaccine to market in a matter of months, not years. What we need right now to return ourselves to energy independence, which is where we were at the beginning of 2021, we need an Operation Warp Speed that would pull together federal agencies and our energy companies and say, how do we get these regulations and roadblocks out of the way? How do we expedite exploration, drilling, leases, ANWR? How do we restart the Keystone Pipeline, which, by the way, would provide 830,000 barrels a day into our crude and stop importing 670,000 barrels a day.
Yeah.
And those are questions we need answers to. Our best and brightest minds, our federal agencies, our companies should be involved in this. We are an energy-based economy, and it is going to be vital that we solve this problem quickly.
Senator, I love that idea. We all rallied around the need to get a vaccine. Everyone said it was impossible, and we did it. I do want to ask you, before I let you go, a lot of applause, a lot of self-congratulations about NATO coming together. But I think the first real test may have been a flop. The administration pressured Poland to give Ukraine several of those MiG-20 fighter jets. Instead, Poland said, how about we fly them down to a U.S. base in Germany, and America can hand it over. I guess America maybe got to point the administration because Vice President Harris has rushed over to Poland in an attempt to sort of smooth things over. All the while, though, this is happening, Putin's forces are moving closer and closer, tightening the noose on Kyiv. I mean, what are your thoughts about how this is going down?
Months ago, I wrote the White House saying now is the time for sanctions, economic sanctions, sanctions being kept on Nord Stream 2, and sales of lethal aid to Ukraine so they could protect themselves. We need to be getting lethal aid to them, things that they can use, whether it's the MiG-29s, whether it is drones. This should be an all-hands-on-deck type issue for NATO to supply Ukraine not only with humanitarian aid, but with what they need for lethal assistance so that they can protect themselves.
Yeah, you just kind of wish we'd done all of this before. You know, we had a year.
It should have been done before.
It's heartbreaking now to say to Poland, hey, put yourself at greater risk being the next target. Anyway, Senator, it's been far too long. Always appreciate your wisdom, and I love what you're doing. Operation Warp Speed, we've got the energy. Let's save ourselves and our middle class and our poor people and our businesses. Thank you so much.
Thank you.